Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday afternoon, January 29th at 2:30. Start off with our market closes. This afternoon, corn closed up almost 12 cents. Nexus is bidding 460 to 463 across the terminal markets. New crop corn this afternoon is bid at $4.32. Soybeans, likewise, up real strong. Pretty much leader of the day. We are up 15 cents on soybeans, 9.90 across our terminal markets for soybeans, and new crop soybeans are at 9.93 to 9.98, depending on which terminal we're pointing at. A few comments I have this afternoon. I want to start off with last Friday's sales report, export sales report. Last Friday's export sales report pretty much told the same tale that they've been telling now for the past several weeks. Our foreign customers are doing one of two things. They're either front-loading what they're planning to purchase, or they are simply going to purchase more than what has been predicted. One way or another, we are selling a greater amount of corn and soybeans on our export market than what we had earlier predicted. So to really put that to the test, we like to look at a report that comes out on Monday, which is our inspections report. Again, that's the amount of corn and soybeans that actually left the country. Those numbers look mighty good. The corn number, 49.1, that's right on the top of the average trade guess. Soybean, 26.8 million bushels left the country. That's actually below the bottom of the average trade guess. Nothing to get particularly shook up about just yet. As things stand right now, corn is 7% above its seasonal pace to meet expectations being the USDA's target, and the soybeans at 3%. When I really look at the players today, names in the news, nothing really particularly remarkable. Nobody new showed up. Same basic players, which is really good when we're exporting bulk commodities. Again, Japan, our number one export customer. Mexico number one, Japan number two, Colombia number three. So those are the big three. Things tail off pretty fast after that. And as the weekly numbers goes, same players, little different order. Japan number one, Mexico, and Colombia, South Korea. They're tied neck and neck for number three this past year. This past week. The couple of things that I do want to make note is that as we stand right now, there's 31 weeks left in our export season. So we're about 40% complete with our export program for the 2024 crop. So with that said, once we get about this deep into the export market, I like to try to balance some things out, see if maybe some of the other bleed over reports make sense. The CFTC report, and every week I report to our audience what the professional managed money is doing. Well, it's pretty obvious what the professional managed money is doing. They're buying corn and they're buying soybeans. They're getting long. They were long last week and they're going to be longer again this week. That report comes out Friday. The cutoff date was yesterday of that. I can only extrapolate from there. I'm going to get to that in a second. But what the math shows us right now, if being 40% into our consumption year, all right, again, most of our corn is consumed domestically. Soybeans, as things stand right now, a little over half of our soybeans are consumed domestically. The other half are exported. We're 40% into that right now. The other 20% is in the hands of commercials. That would be country grain elevators such as Nexus, other farmer-owned co-ops, and commercial enterprises, including end users. With that said, as things stand right now, we're probably at no more, so that number, those two numbers add up to 60. So we are no more than about 40% in farmer hands right now. So really, as things have gone right now, we've done a really good job actually selling into this rally. I have other data that supports that very well. But yes, as things stand, the raw numbers with the CFTC report is 311,678 contracts. So I am predicting the managed money to be somewhere in the order of around 330 when we look at Friday's report. Producer merchant just under 600,000 contracts. So that's just right around 3 billion bushels of corn that the producer merchants are short. Those are hedged stocks. As far as what we have on the horizon right now, Monday the 2nd, we'll see a new grain crushings report. That'll show us our soy, which is outside of the NOPA, it's our federal report, as well as dry and wet corn milling operations. So those are really good ways of just keeping tabs on the level of consumption as it's occurring through the marketing year. That's really about it. One of the things I want to bring to everybody's attention again, the last week of February, and February is just right around the bend right now, but the last week of February, Nexus Cooperative will be having a series of grain promotions meetings, and you will be getting a card in the mail, and more than likely you will be getting a telephone call from one of us. The grain promotions meetings will be in Sheffield, Iowa on Monday, and we'll be in Marble Rock on Tuesday, Northwood on the following Thursday. Again, that's the last week in February. Our Ag Summit right in the middle of the week in Austin, Minnesota on Wednesday. So look forward to seeing you all there. You're going to hear a lot about the Nexus Cooperative. We're going to hear you hear about your grain department, you're going to hear about your agronomy department, and energy. So a lot to learn. It'd be great to see everybody there. And that is really about all I have for you. We appreciate your business here at Nexus. I want you to know that. And give us a call. We'd love to see what we can do for you. Thank you. And have a good week. Bye-bye.